What up, SFAM? It's your boy Lynch. I'm back again with another motherfreaking video. SFAM stand up. SFAM salute. Stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Gotta give a big shout out, man, to Gunnery Sergeant Jay Hartman. You went into my Discord. If you go down to the very bottom of the description, there's a link to my Discord. Put in the hashtag SFAMReact and the link to the video requesting me today. Well, not today, probably a few days ago, to react to Nicky Mgtv, who's showing us a Marine that gets kicked out of the Marines immediately for a 30-second video. Now, I can kind of relate to this a little bit because I've got fussed at a little bit for my videos and felt like I was getting ready to get in trouble, but I didn't because I fixed the situation. But I would like to see what happens to this Marine and what exactly was in his video, the reason why he got kicked out. There could be a lot of different things. Who knows what it is? We about to see. If it's your first time to the page, hit that bell notification, comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you stay notified every time I upload a freaking video. Don't forget, you can also hit that little blue join button and join SuperFam. Get a little bit of extra perks here and there, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, how it is. And we're going to go ahead and do it like that. Thank y'all so much for everything. Let's go. SFAM stand up. Salute. Stay focused, motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Oh yeah, by the way, got to give a big shout out to my homeboy Sang. My homeboy Sang just graduated today from the United States Army Drill Sergeant Academy. He said it. Big shout out to you. This will defend. You already know what it is, Sang. I see you in a little bit, homie. SFAM stand up. Salute. Stay focused, motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Let's go. Now, y'all, first things first, I see up here, there's something, I don't know what's going to happen, but looks like this is his Twitter right here, right? So up at the top, somebody put his video up on Twitter and said, does anybody recognize this racist? It's going to be a tough one, man. Let's see. I don't know, man. I haven't seen this yet, so we're going to get into it, man. Big shout out to Nicky Mgtv also for doing everything that you do, homie. Good looks on this one. Let's go, y'all.
China is going to pay for what they have done to this country and the world.
Wow. Looks like that Marine forgot to eat his crayons today. We're going to talk about what the issue...
Why they always talk about how Marines eating these crayons, man? And I don't know. This guy, maybe he's kind of showing us the reason why people say that. When you get on social media, all military personnel, you got to be careful about the stuff that you say, man. Very careful. Political stuff, you should just stay away from that stuff whenever, especially when you're in uniform. Oh, geez. In uniform. No. Let's go.
Issue is with some of the stuff in this video and what you can take away from it, and obviously the mindset you should probably come to the military with. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nicky and
what up, Nicky?
For another video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below. And I say this every time. Please subscribe. Appreciate it. And I want to get into this video topic. It's been surfaced across Reddit, Task and Purpose. All these people are sharing it of some of the just craziness that we see from junior enlisted coming into the military.
Hey, man.
Now, this
some of the
is a video
too.
where he's blasting China and saying that they're going to pay for this, but we're going to go into that. And I want to give the backstory. This is PFC Jarrett Morford, which has only been in since freaking March of this year, right?
Now, this was back in 2020. This was last year. So, and he posted this, I think, in October of 2020. So, yeah, I don't know how long this Marine was in, but let's go, man.
Like at the break of COVID, so he's probably a little bitter as far as coming into the military.
I know he's not talking about
probably,
COVID in China,
or isolated at some point. And then on top of that, he also is a comms guy. So you're gonna have to watch this video and kind of look at it from that perspective of he's not a 0311. He's got to be talking about China and infantry. He's not a dude that's trying to be recon. He's not a dude that's trying to be any of that. He's a comms guy. If you guys know about the Marine Corps specifically, they do have a brotherhood specifically for people that are infantry, and that is something that if you're
but the Army kind of does too, man. Like the infantry is a tight knit group, man. And the thing that I notice the most about infantry, the reason why they're so close knit like that, is because their job pretty much sucks, man. But the thing is about it, they embrace it together. They know that their job is just whack. They're out in the field. They're getting rained on. I got an infantry battle buddy who said they just get rained on for no reason. But they embrace that, man. They're going through it together. They know that it's better when they're together, and they just make fun of everything. Let's go, man. Let's go.
else in the Marine Corps, you can't fake that you are infantry or try and act tough like you are infantry, which is kind of why this guy's probably going to be checked even harder.
As the Honorable Trump said on Twitter today.
First off, I don't mind that you are citing the president. I think, honestly, I'll say this before we get into it as well. I really believe that this guy thinks that because he cites the president in the beginning, that
everything's
totally
gonna be okay.
justifies every other thing that he says.
That's not, man.
And kind of goes off the rails. But I will give him credit. He had some bearing to understand to call him the honorable president. But looking at it, you're like, the rest of this just goes like a big roller coaster down the hill.
You can't even, when you say stuff like what he said, and you're in uniform, like, you can't even put a disclaimer on this video before you say anything because you're in uniform. I don't know, man. Maybe you can because you're in uniform, but still, like, to put a disclaimer on it and then, I don't know. Let's go, man.
Pretty much.
It was China's fault.
You gotta be talking about COVID, man.
Is going to pay.
This is crazy.
For what they have done to this country and the world.
You can't do that, man.
Do I have to remind you guys, this guy is a comms Marine. Yes, he is a, whatever the dance is, Marine.
He's a Marine.
Wow.
Fight, he's loyal. Honor, courage, commitment. Core values simplify. Oorah, he's a Marine.
Oh, my friend.
That's something we can appreciate. But I want to say, chill, dude. That's what I mean.
Yes,
you can tell
bruh.
how intense he is without even really needing to be that intense. Like, we're not in a war with China right now.
He could have said, quote unquote, somebody. He could have said that.
South China Sea. You can just watch the news on that as well. But you are not the sole person that's going to make that happen or the sole person that will execute that unless you are ordered to do so.
I don't give a chink-headed motherfucker.
See, he's
comes
deep.
up to me.
That's why they calling him racist, because of how he's talking about. Like, you can't, bruh. You can't do that in the military, man. You just can't, bruh. And I can understand him talking about, you got to be careful about who you say it around. Let's say he was just around some of his fellow Marines, you know what I'm saying? And they're just talking to each other. But you got to be careful, man.
When I'm in the fleet,
this part makes me cringe because he says, when I'm in the fleet. Like, that's a saying that every person from the Navy and Marine Corps uses, like, in the fleet, or when I'm going to the fleet.
Yeah.
That just means when you're done with all your training. This dude has not even left training yet, which is kind of like, you can appreciate that he is this motivated to follow out
Always. Marines always motivated, man.
That Marine. But at the same time, man, this is the right place, the right people that you say this in front of.
Exactly what I said, man.
Social media. If this is something that you're trying to hype up with all the people that are around you in your A school, your basic training type stuff, where you're like, we are preparing for war, which is a good mentality to have, but also it's having it tuned in to a level which is not going to just be non-constructive BS at this point.
Just gotta watch how you say and what you say and
say 556.
Who you're around.
That's all I gotta say.
Come on, man.
Say
really?
556.
He's referring to the rounds,
the bullets, right? But still, like,
you guys are not in the military. Looking at that, yes, he is referring that he would shoot them. So, that is cringy enough, as I want to say. And before you guys get on your bandwagon of the idea that we are, bringing the Marine Corps down and being more soft and being
it's not about bringing the Marine Corps down. Nicky knows exactly what he's talking about. Nowadays, in the military in general, I'm sure in every other branch besides the Army, the Navy, and the Marine Corps, you gotta watch what you say when it comes to people's races, their gender. That's why I kind of back up from putting certain videos out, because you gotta watch it, man. Gender, all that stuff, man. Everything. Even me reacting to videos that do that, I beep out some of that stuff, man. Let's go.
Difference here is that there are leadership people that have that jurisdiction and that role to kind of have this portrayal in a more professional way. And obviously the terms that he used as far as referring to the Chinese people is insensitive to people that are Chinese.
Exactly.
And like I said, I can appreciate his wanting to serve the Marine Corps mission to the T and be that guy, but he joined the wrong job. You know, that is what it is. But looking at this, it's one of those things like, I can appreciate that, but I also think there's a right way to do it. And I'm going to tell you this right now.
There's definitely a right way to do it.
That is out there that talks about this. And also, by the way, the Marine Corps made everybody sign a social media page 13, I believe it was, or what they call it, saying that they understood social media policy, understanding all that. I'm sure that's probably something.
That's how big it is, man.
During this.
The Navy has a social media handbook. The Army doesn't have a social media handbook, but we do have regulations that state how you will conduct yourself when you're on social media. My biggest thing about it is trainees to trainer relationship when it comes to social media. Just sending messages to each other and stuff like that is a no-go. So, but I know better than that too, man. Let's go.
This time period. And that brings us to the point of PFC. Yes, I said PFC. He's just brand new. Remember that. Jarrett Morford, which he is honestly just starting his career. And one of those things that I want to say to a lot of people that are coming in is that the military, usually when you first come in, you have some leeway of understanding what we do and don't do, right? And obviously he just got out of boot camp. He's got in A school waiting to go to his first duty station. Do I want to say it's appropriate that what he said? No, but do I think that he should be punished as far as
he's going to say no?
UCMJ, non-judicial punishment, something to do that and maybe learn a little bit about, I don't know,
he should learn something. He should have to learn about it
across every single branch. Because my question is, what happens at the point where he ends up saying these kinds of words to a brother that is Chinese in the Marine Corps or any branch for that matter? So it does bring a divide, and you're not wanting that to seep into the Marine Corps. You're wanting it to be a cohesive unit. Do I think that he's relating that to people that are in the military that are serving alongside him? No, but I could see how those people would not want to help this guy out.
Definitely,
and,
man.
Those things can deteriorate the mission and deteriorate that brotherhood that you find.
That's another reason why you have to be careful, because you are offending whoever it is of that culture or whatever. And then, like Nicky said, you got battle buddies and people who aren't going to want to work with you because you are the way that you are. So it's a lot of different things,
and honestly,
man.
Our effective ability to actually fight our enemies. So Jarrett Morford, PFC, I just want to say, listen, man, this is something you are going to have to take in stride. You're going to be known as that dude for a while. Hopefully you can change that when you arrive at your first command and, everything works out for you. Because I do believe people make mistakes, and, this is just a much bigger one that you're having to deal with. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about this. Can you appreciate where he's coming from? Are you a person that...
So I'm going to put it like this, man. So for me, I can't appreciate where he's coming from with this. I can't, because you really just got to watch what you say. And to me, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Freedom of speech is out there, but you got to realize in the military, we don't have freedom of speech, man. We just don't. And there's a respectful way to say things. There's a way to say it. Even if you disagree or you have an issue with one of your leaders or something like that, you can't just tell them, hey, F you, I don't like, nah, F them. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. There's a way to say it. So the way that he said it, I can't get with it, man. I can't get with it. And I'm sure that he was taught and he knew before doing this video what he was supposed to be doing on social media. Like, you can't, man. You can't. And he has to think about it. I'm pretty sure that there are Marines that are Chinese. That he has to watch. He could have a leader that's Chinese. And you just gotta watch what you say, man. Straight up, point blank, period. Hey, man, it's been your boy Thurs Lynch. One more time, I gotta give a big shout out to Gunnery Sergeant Jay Hartman. And see, Gunnery Sergeant, I want to talk with. I don't like to call him Gunny. I know that's what they say in the Marines, but I'm not a Marine. But I would like to talk to him, man. I'm gonna call him my battle buddy. I would like to talk to my battle buddy from another branch about this situation, man, and see what he thinks about it. Y'all, I want y'all to go to my Discord. Go to the very bottom of this description. Check that link in the very bottom. And when you go into the SFAM, the hashtag SFAM React, go ahead and go into the SFAM group chat or whatever just to talk. I would rather talk about things in the SFAM group chat, and y'all put y'all hashtag SFAM React and put the link to the video only in the hashtag SFAM React only, the hashtag SFAM React server itself, or hey, whatever it is. But I want to thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy, man. Appreciate y'all. SFAM stand up, SFAM salute. Stay focused, motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. Deuces, love y'all to death, and I'm out.